No, I actually just think I might just pound Dirty Shirley's because that's my signature drink.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Unfiltered Show. Dante, how's your Tuesday going right now?
It's going as well as the hurdle that Saquon did backwards. Just a great Tuesday for me, Vincent.
You got hops like that? You can get over someone like that?
In my dreams, maybe.
How about forward instead of
Mm,
backwards?
I think I could do it forward for sure.
I
I
mean, if they go low, you don't have to get that high. But
True.
if they come up, you better be wearing a cup.
I think I could do it forward. Backwards is insanity. For sure. Probably the craziest thing I've ever seen done on a football field, if I'm going to be quite honest. Yeah, but it's a great week so far. Lots going on. Can't complain. How's it going on that side though?
Good. We have got some good weather. It's hot. It's kind of weird, honestly. It's a little too hot for what it's been. So
Fair.
we're gonna have 80 degrees. I guess yesterday when you guys hear this. But yeah, hopefully some of everyone watched last week and got to see some Halloween costumes.
Batman.
But yeah, we can get right into it though. We start with
Yes.
Phillies. Not much going on. No one
I
won the
heard
Gold Glove. Uh, Harper, Bohm, and somehow Real Muto are up for Silver Sluggers. So catchers must have been down really bad this year.
I heard that Castellanos might be on the trade block.
So Cassie, Marsh, and Bohm are all. We're just listening to some offers. I guess depending what they get offered, they could get traded. But I guess it really just depends if they can go after like Soto or Bregman, things like that. So we'll see.
Fair.
Otherwise, I don't think we made any signings. I can't remember. And no one got fired. So yeah,
Yeah, so far so good.
The Phillies not much. I don't know if the Dodgers had won the World Series yet last time, but the Dodgers have won the World Series, obviously.
Yes. Freddie
Uh,
Freeman, what a performance.
Freddie Freeman with the MVP, 4 home runs, like 11 or something RBIs,
Yeah,
and the Yankees
unreal.
choked the last game, but
Yeah,
so
tough
it
loss on
wasn't
their side.
out of surprise that none of the Yankees won Gold Gloves this year either.
Makes sense for sure. For sure.
And then we got the Flyers. They're on right now. I think
Are now losing.
they're now losing in quite the offensive game, which seems like that's what it is every time. I think
Yes.
from last time when we talked, the Flyers had their first shutout. I think
Yes,
Urson had
two
his first
nothing.
2-0 shutout. The Bruins. Then they went to Boston, or no, I think they came home and then lost to Boston 3-0.
Makes
And
sense.
then now, as we're speaking, they're losing 5-4 to the Hurricanes.
What the hell? We were just losing 4-3.
And we're not losing then. It's 4-4 at currently. Konechny got another goal.
Oh, sick. We're tied. Let's go.
3 minutes left, so maybe we'll at least push them to overtime. The Hurricanes are obviously a good team.
Fair.
Otherwise, Michkov hasn't done much the last few games.
Yeah, well, he's still a rookie, He's still getting
We made a
his,
trade
his feet
for
wet.
a defenseman. I forget from where, Ben Gleason. So we'll see how he looks. I don't know if he's playing tonight at all. And then yeah, that's really it for the Flyers. They're doing fine. They moved out of last place. They won a couple games. They they're doing what they're supposed to. I mean, they're young, obviously. Still, we talked about it.
Yeah, we're gonna. It's gonna be a while before we see any true results. So
But yeah,
we shall see in the future.
and then we got the Sixers. Paul George made his debut on Monday. Not the best game. He had an alright game, 15 points. Missed
Uh,
it.
his shooting splits were pretty garbage. I won't lie.
Yeah, missed the game tying shot. Kind of forgot what the score was because he said he would. If he knew they were down by 2, he probably would have taken a 3 instead of taking a 2 to tie. But it's fine.
Happens.
Maxi has looked great again. His shooting was really good last night. Probably because he got a few more open looks now that Paul George was playing.
Yeah.
Yabusele has looked good when he's
Oh,
open for sure.
he's been balling. I mean, his hustle, his playmaking overall. I mean, for a role player, he's
Mm-hmm.
been pretty solid.
Eric Gordon has looked good the last few games. He's getting making a lot of threes. He's what else? He's driving, getting to the bucket, so he's looking good.
He's been active. Honestly, I wish now that Jared McCain is back, I wish he would get some more playing time. But
He played against whatever it's the Pistons, someone he played against, and he had like 14 points. So, but I mean, last night I guess he didn't play as much. Hopefully he'll get a little more. Um, who else? Caleb Martin's been doing his role. Drummond didn't rebound the last couple games that as well.
yeah, it's been a tough going for him. I saw he only played like 10, 15 minutes yesterday, so uh, hopefully we can get him more involved soon.
Yep,
Now that
and
Embiid's been suspended for 3 games.
yes, that's where we're going next. Embiid has been suspended for 3 games. We had a couple brother incidents this week. We'll talk about them, Dante. We'll see what your opinion is. But Embiid has been suspended 3 games for shoving a reporter, Marcus Hayes, everyone's favorite reporter in Philadelphia. Um, Talked about Embiid's son and his Embiid's little brother that passed away a couple of years ago, who his son is named after, and made some like snide comments. And Embiid obviously didn't like what he heard, and he kind of shoved him out of the way and got out of the locker room at the time. What did you think about that, Dante?
Um, Overall, I mean, I'm not even mad at Embiid to be honest. I feel like he did what he had to do. So at this point, you just got to eat that suspension. I mean, a man's got to be a man. Like if you're gonna talk about someone's family, you can only expect so much out of him. I mean, at the end of the day, he's still a person. I think what the reporter did is obviously shitty and really effed up. So
Yeah, I mean, he didn't have to take it to that. I don't know what he was trying to get at like that. So,
yeah, just
um,
because he's sitting, it doesn't make sense to me. I feel like obviously it's not his choice to sit. Obviously, it's a team choice as well. So if he's upset because Embiid decided or is forced to sit the first couple games, I mean that's it's kind of childish. I mean, no one's happy about it, but to attack someone's family is just low. But what are you gonna do? People are just low. They'll do whatever to get some fame or glory.
you think the shove was a little too much, or no?
I mean, yeah, if you yell, scream, say some things, it's one thing. I don't think he should have put his hands on him, obviously. But I'm not going to be upset with Embiid for acting how he did. I mean, I have no right to talk about how someone should act in that sense. So if that's how he decide to act, I mean, he's going to pay his consequences, and it is what it is. So if he's willing to do the time, I mean, he missed this much time anyway, and he was being rested anyway. So
Yeah, there's a few more games to rest now. Though now it's not on anybody, not injury related. So from the Sixers standpoint, we got a little Embiid action, and then moving on to the Eagles, we had a little Jason Kelsey action at Penn State. Some kid said some choice words about Travis Kelsey and Taylor Swift, and Jason got his phone smashed into the ground. What do you think, Dante?
I think valid.
Valid? Do
Uh,
you think
should have
should have
slapped
smashed the
him.
phone?
Should have gave him a nice slap.
I mean,
A light tap.
he would have gotten a lot more trouble for a physical altercation, probably. But
I mean, technically, he's like screaming slurs at him. I mean, it's like a assault verbally, a verbal assault. I mean, it's technically an assault. I mean, he's a case. I'm just saying. But I mean, smashing the phone was definitely justice and good enough. Honestly, I mean, who are the people? Who do these people think they are? Just to, like to talk about someone like
uh,
again families. Like who are you to say something? It's just mind
yeah,
boggling. Honestly.
yeah. I don't know why people think they can try and do things with athletes. Some like get in their face like that.
It's like the
Uh,
social media gave everybody this bigger ego because like now you could say it and like act like they're not gonna get in trouble for it, and then like
yeah, but also like everything gets recorded now, so like that kid's not getting out,
that
getting
kid's probably getting expelled from school as we speak.
he maybe, yeah, he probably might, he could be getting suspended or something like that. He might not even be going to the school, but everyone knows now.
Oh well,
Every,
wherever he goes, he's in trouble.
and people
Like,
people will find him in these
oh yeah,
very easily. Like
yeah. I
people
mean,
find
just
find anybody on the internet these days.
and then they'll make an excuse probably about something. It's just sad, you know, to see the world come to this where an athlete can go outside and like just go to a game, like just have some respect, whether you like him or not. Still gotta be like it's a decent person would just be respectful, whether you like him or not. Now they start saying shit, it's one thing, but like you have no right to talk to people like that. It's insane how like people just think they can say whatever they want. It's sad, sad
Yeah,
world.
definitely uncalled for. I mean, throwing the phone's probably the safest thing he could have done.
Very fair. Honestly, the kid's lucky.
I mean, the
That's
kid,
a
he might still get, Kelsey will probably still get in some trouble, honestly, for damaging someone's property, but he'll get off of,
yeah. I
most
mean,
likely.
when they see the video of him saying those things, I feel like it's a valid reason to, you know. And it's not like a kid. Like it definitely wasn't like Kelsey's face, and then Kelsey was just like, bang, like yeah. Now we're gonna record. So it's just again, negative shit in the world that we don't bring into our lives because we're not about that life.
Yeah, but talking about the Eagles, another win. They look good for a
For the
good
most
chunk
part.
of the game. I mean, look, as much as we are gonna obviously talk about Sirianni and some of the decisions he makes to almost cost us the game, and at the end of the day, he still wins games and could the I mean honestly, these are just decisions that he just needs to look upon, look back, fix them every so often, and honestly, I mean, as as annoyed as we get with him and some of the things he does, he wins games. So
I agree completely. Do I like the way he plays the game? Absolutely not. Do I hate? Am I upset that he went for two? Absolutely not. The first time you go for it, not mad about it at all. Second time, it is what it is. Now, if you don't get it twice, I think the third time you should start kicking the field goal.
mhm.
That would be my only gripe. I'm not mad about the first
how
two
about the
attempts.
how about the fourth down tries and things like that?
Never really mad about a fourth down try. I would rather him kick a field goal, if anything, more often. Um, but overall, if he wants to go for fourth and one because it's like a 57-yard field goal and he thinks that he has a better chance of getting it for fourth and one, then I'd rather him go for the fourth and one. Do I think Elliott can make a 57-yard field goal consistently? Absolutely. But I'm not mad at the aggressiveness. I just would also like a little bit of like, you know, bring it back in a little bit and maybe let's just get some points.
I think he
Like
just needed to be good.
I was gonna say, just based off of what Will was saying, like leaving 9 points on a scoreboard is a lot. It's a lot of points to leave out there. Could have easily lost us a game. We almost lost
I think in
because
the
of
end
that.
they left probably five,
I mean,
two extra points. You have to say they can get the extra point. You know what I mean? They didn't leave the 2 point conversion on. They left the extra point because you say he's making that,
okay. So he left 2 points there. They
and
missed a field goal.
you left five. Yeah,
So
I think. I mean,
five.
I think the fourth and three past the AJ should have been caught. Whatever you get. It's early in the game. No big deal. I guess you could. I guess that could have been a field goal too, technically. So
Yeah.
maybe they left eight, but whatever. Um, then the fourth.
I just would say I wish, like I said, sometimes I feel like you have to reel in your, because then he overthought himself too. That was my other thing that I was
Like
going to
they
lead into.
like that fourth down they should have probably gone for or punted and not kicked the 57 yarder in case Elliott did miss, because then you give them that great field position. There's no
Yes.
time left on the clock. They come down, and if they do score, they most likely win.
Yes. Like he just doesn't think about all of the options sometimes, I feel like. Like I think he just thinks one step ahead when he should be thinking like 4 steps ahead. That's my like only, I guess, like I said, gripe or problem with him right now is that sometimes you need to just like eat your pride or what you usually do, and then just do the right thing. Like
Yeah, I
just
mean,
get the points at a
I
certain
like the
point.
aggressiveness. They're 11 for 15 on fourth down before that game, so like they convert on fourth down a lot. Obviously, it's a lot of tush push. Tush push got stopped twice early in the game, but like it works 90% of the time. So the next time when it's 4th and 1, don't call no cute shit. Run the tush push. If it gets stopped again, good for them.
Yeah, don't overthink it. We're
Just
90%. The
that
odds
play.
are back in our favor.
As much as people hate the play, it works 9 out of 10 times. Honestly, more than that. So you tush push again. If it could stop, you get off the field, clap, tip your hat. You got us. But that's your bread and butter in 4th inches. That or a Barkley run. I mean, don't we threw right? If threw in a couple of fourth downs, other than the
Yeah,
one that to AJ was fine.
that is also another problem I have is that we just don't even try a run on the 2 point conversions or the like the 4th and 1. Like we
Now
do
I did
have
think on a couple of them, like the 2 point conversions, they stacked the box, and that's why they didn't run the tush push. I guess I don't know. But even like run an little option or run like a quick. That's where I think like motion would be big. Like you bring Dotson or
just make Devontae do
Devontae
it.
right through on, and you will look at the defense and see who's following whatever, and you do that little pop pass for 1 yard, and then just run across. And if he gets it, he gets it. You set up the blockers, all that. Even Barkley could do that.
Yeah, I mean, I just want to try new things. I feel like we're just one dimensional now, and
But
now
even
people are starting to figure it out.
I know whatever touch push didn't work. QB draw works. Step back for a second, let them fall back into the end zone, and just run it right at the middle.
Yeah.
As much as I hate the QB draw sometimes, Hurts, I trust pushing someone 1.5 yards when it's only 1-on-1, 1-on-2, something like that. And then, all he has to do is get a yard and the offense line will push him in.
Yep. Again, but we'll see. Hopefully, my whole thing is hopefully Nick Sirianni, like you said, just thinks about these things that people are saying and like takes it into consideration,
I'm
and
sure he does too.
and isn't like too big for his his
For
own
his
head.
britches.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
yeah,
The britches.
they beat the Jags. This week we got the Cowboys in Dallas. Dak is out on IR for 4 weeks with his hamstring injury, so the Eagles will be getting Cooper Rush. So this is a pure trap game, I guess.
Yep. If we lose, I cry.
But they have a good hold in the division. Good hold is for the most part in the conference. The Cowboys look like trash even when Dak's playing at this point.
Yep.
Dak. Someone read that he said we suck the other day. So they're all in their own heads. I mean, I think it should be a win.
Yeah.
Going to Dallas is always hard, but I think Cooper Rush did beat us like a couple years ago, but then and like Minshew beat them or something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I think like I'm thinking like 31 to like 13.
Yeah, I don't know what a score I said last. I think I said like 35 something, and they didn't score that.
Mm-hmm.
And no one was guessing 28-23 for that score. So this week I'm gonna go with 27-10
All right, and you got your big prediction for Barkley last week.
on the dot.
I called an interception, but not the right guys.
Fair.
Good shout out to Bond and N'Kobe for saving the game with interceptions. Yeah, everyone looked good. Who you got?
Defense is looking great. I think I'm finally gonna give this is my last chance because I think Cooper Rush, they're still gonna have to throw the ball to somebody or do something.
Mm-hmm.
I think Quinyon finally gets his interception.
Quinyon gets interception.
They don't even throw at him at this point because he's so good. So like, but if they do this week, Cooper Rush is gonna be like F it, and then he's gonna be like, oh yummy, and then just grab it.
I'm giving
or Cooper DeJean. I would say one of them. I'll give.
That's what I was gonna say. Cooper DeJean interception this week. I'll go one better for you. Cooper DeJean punt return touchdown this week.
Odds probably like 5,500 on that.
And then offense, Jalen Hurts is going to rush for 2 this week.
Um, I think they're just gonna keep feeding Saquon because he's just eating at this point, and I think he's gonna get 3 touchdowns this week now.
All right.
3 touchdowns in Dallas.
I like it.
We don't know if AJ's playing this yet. So far, he's questionable with his knee, but they said he should be good to go. But yeah, that's it for the Eagles. And then finally is the. Oh no, that was everybody.
Did Barkley fumble? Was that a fumble?
No. If your elbow's first off, he got touched. Secondly, his elbow hit the ground as he was falling forward. If the ground forces out the fumble, it's technically not a fumble, so it should have been down. Either way, he gave himself up and all that, or he got touched. So either way, he was down by contact. So it just made no sense. And I think the refs who made the call just had a stroke. So it's okay. It happens.
I just don't understand how it was reviewed in New York.
Old people go brain dead sometimes, bro. It just happens when you get to that age.
We need bring
robots.
bring the robots.
Bring in the Terminator. Get them going.
But yeah, do you want to do a little immaculate grid to end the sports section today? What do you want today?
Today I'm feeling basketball because the Sixers can't win, so we should try and win basketball.
Don't worry, Sixers will win 53 games.
I hope so.
We got Hornets, Warriors to start us off.
Damian Jones, I think.
You're gonna start us off with a wrong. I hope not.
I hope not.
Yeah, sorry.
Wrong?
No, not that one.
Damn.
Hornets and Pistons.
I mean, who knows the Hornets, honestly?
Ish Smith.
Sure, Ish Smith played on every team, so.
All right, Hornet born outside of the United States. Did Peja ever play for them? The Hornets?
I don't know. I don't even know. I honestly don't know. He played for the Kings.
Where was Kobe born?
I don't know.
Italy?
Was he born in Italy? I thought he was.
I feel like he was.
That could be wrong.
Oh, we'll hold that one. Warriors, Magic. Did Festus go there? No.
KCP? No.
No, the Warriors, no. Warriors, Magic. Thinking
Harrison Barnes ever play for the Magic?
He might have. I cannot remember for sure.
Play for the Mavericks.
Yeah. Sean Livingston? No.
Penny Hardaway? No.
Monte? How about Magic and Pistons? Do you want to go old Tobias Harris?
Sure.
How about Nets Warriors?
Nets Warriors?
Mm-hmm.
Not Deron Williams.
Nope. Rondé Hollis Jefferson? No.
No.
Nick Claxton? No.
I'm trying to think of older players like Leonardo Barbosa. Like did Leo Barbosa?
He might have. He was in the Celtics, I think.
Zaza.
He might have.
Not did he play for the Nets?
I can't remember. He definitely played for the Warriors.
Did Bogut ever play for the Nets?
I don't think so. How about Pistons Nets? Does that make it any better?
No, the Pistons suck and so do the Nets. Pistons Nets.
Oh, well, I got you. Joe Harris.
Joe Harris.
Yeah. All right, so we got all Warriors ones, and then all. You got any Nets players born outside the United States? Was Benny Simmons born in Australia?
Yes.
He was. How about Magic outside of the United States?
Hito Turkoglu.
Most likely. Yep. Do we risk it for Kobe in the outside of the United States?
Yeah, we ball. Let's go, Kobe.
Nope.
Let's see. God damn it, Kobe. Son of a gun. All right, and then how many guesses we got? What do we need?
2 left.
What are they?
Uh,
What's the first one?
Warriors, Hornets.
Warriors.
Warriors with any of the teams. So Warriors, Hornets, Magic, or Nets.
Uh, for the Nets. Brandon Bass. No. Maurice Spates played for the Magic and the Warriors.
All right. He did. There you go. One more. Warriors, Nets, Warriors, Hornets, or the Hornets outside of America.
Warriors.
Oh, how about like the fuck is his name? Bismack Biyombo
He played for the Nets.
for the Hornets. Hornets outside of America.
Oh yeah, true. Good one.
The guys we missed on the Hornets Warriors were Baron Davis was the top answer, and Nets Warriors. Got any big guesses? It's one of the best players of all time.
Wilt.
Nope.
Julius Irving.
Still playing.
Still playing.
Mm-hmm. Sixers played him last night.
Sixers played Kevin Durant last night. That's who we forgot.
That's who it is.
True. I don't think of him as a net because
they were ass.
He didn't do anything but waste time there.
Man, if his shoe was just like a half-inch shorter,
wasted his prime. There is all he did.
They might have won it all, and the rest would be history.
True.
Well, to end us off today, for those that may or may not know, Dante will be getting married this weekend.
True.
So we have some wedding questions for you.
Dear God.
Mostly easy, I hope.
Oh God.
First to start off with, it's real easy. Tie or bow tie? Not for you. Just what do you feel? What do you like?
Oh, in general, tie. A tie for sure.
You like a good tie?
Yeah, because there's so many more options for ties. I feel like bow ties are one-dimensional.
All right. Next one. Will you be eating?
Most likely no, but I'm definitely gonna try.
That's a good answer. The most likely no is usually how it goes.
Yeah.
But I most likely will be eating.
You hopefully will be eating.
Do you like a big or a small wedding party?
Small for sure, because ours is actually.
When do you consider it big?
If there's more than altogether, if there's more than 14, it's big. I think
more than 14.
So like 7 and 7, like 7 bridesmaids, 7 groomsmen. I think that should be the most.
All right, I like it. Next one we got. During your like cocktail hour, are you gonna make the guests come to you, or are you gonna go around greet all the guests?
As much as I would love for everybody to come to me, I'm gonna make my way around town because I think that's what you're supposed to do.
I mean, you can do whatever way. Let's see. What would you do if someone objected?
Throw hands.
Yeah.
Most likely.
It's a good answer.
Depends on who objects. Depends on that's how nice I'll be. Depends on
what do you do if a fight breaks out.
Call Will.
All right, I'll let him know.
Because if he doesn't throw him out, I don't want you or Daddy to get to them first. So wouldn't end well for them. So I'm gonna hope Will can get him out peacefully.
All right. What are you most looking forward to?
What Olivia's gonna walk out to for the ceremony, because that's
Mm.
the other than not knowing what she's wearing or what the dress looks like. That's the only other surprise I have. So
All right.
I kind of care about that more now than what she's wearing. So
Mm.
and she knows, so I'm not gonna get in trouble for that.
No, no, no. There's no trouble. There's
Told
no
her right
trouble
to
on this pod.
told her right to her face that I'm more interested in the song than what she's wearing. So
All right. Let's see. What else did I have here? What? Oh, what song? Give me your top 3 songs you gotta hear before the
gotta
night's over.
hear. Dreams and Nightmares, Meek Mill.
Mm-hmm. Of course,
Uh,
classic. When you want that?
class.
You want that early or late,
Nah,
middle?
that's a late one when the grandparents and the parents start leaving, and
Mm.
the older generation leaves.
Will this be a explicit or clean
Explicit. We don't do that.
song versions?
Only explicit stuff. I want to hear the words. If I wanted to hear the Kids Bop version, I would play Kids Bop.
I need to hear I don't know if I wrote it though.
I could put it in my playlist. I could put it in. I just send him a playlist. So
Oh, you didn't send yet. I need
nope.
to. I can't remember which one it is, but I think it's either Day and Night or Pursuit of Happiness, but the like
Oh yeah, fire.
Project X crazy version, whatever it's called.
The party version. Oh,
Yeah, the
okay,
party version.
I could do that. I think you could fit that in somewhere.
Yeah.
Um,
Give me
that
what's your next?
that song. I need to hear. Uh, Believe by Cher,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to hear Tom's Diner for the boys.
Mm. Tom's Diner. All right. And then what 3 songs did you put on the do not playlist? You got a do not playlist?
Yeah, we do. And me and Olivia were just talking about them yesterday, and I immediately forgot. Wait, I can tell you one right now because I don't want to. I hope Mommy doesn't watch or listen to these anymore because she sent me a playlist, and I heard one song and said absolute. Me and Olivia said absolutely not.
I feel like some of the overplayed ones are like Shout.
Yes.
Mr. Brightside always gets played a little
Uh,
too much occasionally, but
yeah.
depends on the crowd.
Yeah.
Sweet Caroline.
Oh, Latch by Sam Smith and Disclosure.
Uh huh.
Absolutely not. Sweet
That's a
Caroline, no.
that's a good song, Latch though.
It
Sweet
is, but I
Caroline.
feel like we've heard it at every wedding we've
How
ever
about
been to.
Riptide Vance Joy? It's a good one.
That's a good one.
There's one other one I can't remember though. What
Wait,
was the last one I said? Before, not Mr. Brightside, not
no. I'll tell you
oh,
this, we're gonna
Don't
have an
Stop
alternative.
Believing. That gets played too much.
True.
Journey.
We're gonna have an alternative 30 minutes where we're just gonna play straight alternative music.
So you got to play Dear Maria, Count Me In.
Yes, that's on the playlist.
Uh,
You don't know some of them. I don't
Curse
think.
of Curves might get a little crazy. It's a
That
good
no,
one
it
though.
has to be a wedding song. It has to be wedding appropriate still.
Yeah,
Like
that's
it
wedding
can't be like
appropriate.
crazy alternative because I have some
No,
crazy alternatives on there. Wait,
yeah,
hold on. Let me get Liv.
you have screamo playing.
No, I don't. I made sure not to put any of that on there. Let me ask Liv for 1 second. Let me find the song, the do not play song.
All right, and then while he's figuring that out, another good song to keep.
Happy by Pharrell.
Oh yeah, that's.
And Blurred Lines.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Don't even think about it. No.
it's not 2009 anymore. We don't need to play this.
And Olivia said the only gift she wants for the wedding is if anybody requests it to the DJ, she gets to throw hands in the middle of the dance floor with them because they're trash songs.
I might put it requested first play.
Well, if you request it, then I'll meet you in the middle with Olivia, and we'll have to
mosh pit.
It'll have to be a tag team handicap match, WWE style.
And then the last thing I think I had. Let's see. Oh,
Olivia said we'll find out. Sorry, go ahead, continue.
And then the other thing. Oh, what's your go-to dance move?
From the greatest advice I've ever gotten, Will Smith and Hitch, two step it.
And they don't need food, nothing like that.
They don't need no pizza. They got food there, bro.
All right, that's making sure.
Yeah, no, there's 2 step, nice little 2 step, and just back and forth. That's it. That's all you
And then
need.
what will be last one? What will be your first drink of the night? Or
A dirty Shirley, baby.
a dirty Shirley, and then will there be a drink that you will go to for the rest of the night for the most part? You're gonna
I
mix it up.
No, I actually just think I might just pound dirty Shirley's because that's my signature drink.
What's in
So
that again?
it's a
Oh, it's a Shirley Temple, obviously.
yeah, it's a
But
Shirley Temple
what's it like?
with tequila.
Grenadine and
Yeah,
something like that.
it's grenadine, ginger ale, or Sprite, and
Mm-hmm.
then your choice of vodka or tequila.
They
So
gotta go tequila.
I'm going with tequila. So
Gotta go
I'll
tequila.
be doing dirty Shirley's all night because that's the only thing I really like at this point, other than wine.
But yeah, if you're listening, watching, before give Dante and Olivia a shout out. Congrats. When we talk next week, he'll most likely be married, but also Dante won't be here. I might have a special guest. We'll see.
Yeah,
Just
you're gonna need a
deciding.
special guest. Dante's gonna be on his honeymoon.
But yeah,
I appreciate all the happy wishes, and I'm very excited to have a great time with everybody. This is gonna be a fun weekend. I cannot wait. I'm excited to hear Vincent's best man speech because Vincent is obviously my best man. And we will see you guys with next week with a lot of changes, but all good things.
well, I'll see you guys. Dante will see you in 2 weeks, I think.
2 weeks. I'll be back the 22nd, so we'll have a pod for the week after for Thanksgiving. When I'll be back, we'll be doing our Thanksgiving pod.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be a good one. We'll have a banger for that.
But yeah, that's all for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Dante, got any last words before we set him off?
Pray for me, guys. No, I'm just kidding. Thank you all, and we appreciate you guys as always.
Yeah, thanks, drinking straight from the tap. We're unfiltered.